Oh shit, here he go. Here he go. From the West Side Clan. The People's Blue Jay. Heard that shit one day. She was like, what the fuck you got back here? Pterodactyl? People think of blue jays as an adorable baby blue bird. Like, nah, they're wicked. And then you got these ones over here. Y'all see these robins over here, this robin clan? Y'all see that robin clan? They in the blue jay territory. I think they got some type of treaty, some type of peace agreement though. They don't really attack each other. They don't really attack. The blue jays don't really attack the robins. They got some type of peace treaty. Some type of deal that I don't understand. I did see a big ass hawk out front sitting on a power line this morning though. So shit might have gotten real in the animal kingdom world today. Oh, up there you go. Y'all see it? Look, 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 look. Y'all ain't just see that blue jay swoop down? But the robins are unfazed. Yeah, they're like, yeah, we don't care how angry you get. You're just a fat Jewish blue jay. Check this robin out right here. This one leading the pack, getting the most worms. Y'all got some grubs over here if y'all want them. I got the good shit too. The wood been heating up, so when I split it, all types of worms and insects fall out. This they buffet. This they buffet. This the buffet ground. All types of, they eat the ants, everything, the beetles. Look at them over there, sky chilling, winging it. Bowler Bear said blue jays wear really small hats with the chin strap though. With the chin strap, the New Jersey chin strap. Go, somebody pull up a picture of a blue jay right now and tell me that ain't a chin strap. That's a fucking chin strap. With the accessory paper mache tiny hat. The New Jersey chin strap. The jump, did you see the J, what's that shit with JY on Snooki and them? The Jersey Shore, the jump the dudes be wearing with the chin strap mustache, chin strap jump. I don't know what the fuck to call it. The Blue Jays got them jumps. They're like, yeah, this is, look at them, flying and shit. Yo fat ass. Good for nothing. All he want to do is sit out here and hear me say something he don't agree with and then get mad. I said BG spit that truth. Y'all need to soak it in. I ain't spitting truth. I'm not talking about a damn thing except these damn birds out here. Look at nature. This is the truth. You looking at it. See these birds right here? See how they could give a fuck less about all that shit y'all worried about? This is what it looks like when you clear your mind. Like they just live. Like they don't worry about all that other extra shit. Look at this one right here. Look, he just took a bath. He just took a bath. In that dirty ass water. Don't worry, I'm gonna put koi fish in there one day. Leave me the fucking alone about it. Look at that bird. These birds are truthers. Look at this nigga just flying. Look at him. Check him out. Somebody said, how the fuck you clear your mind? Asti, you don't see these birds doing that? Look at them. You have to clear your mind in order to hear worms like an inch under the ground. You just see what he did. That shit was amazing. That's some, and then look at the squirrel. Look at him. Look at him. Look at you. You gotta clear your mind. Do you see what they're doing? It looks basic, but they're, look at, you just see how he just plucked it right out the ground. He can't see it, but he's in tune. He can feel it. He knows what's bullshit and what's not. All right, he's not falling for the military mind games and psychological operations. Look at this main one right here. Look at him. Look how he just digs into the ground with conviction. Look at that. Look at that unwavering faith. That's what I want to do. That's how I'm trying to be. Yeah. The fuck is y'all arguing about? I'll peer mediate some shit out here. Don't fuck with me. Look at them. It's amazing what they do. We don't really understand what they do, so we don't think it's extraordinary, but it's amazing. Like, they just automatically know where to go to get the best food. Like, we tend to overcomplicate things. They just listen. Look at us overcomplicating shit. Look how we overcomplicate shit, and just look at them. Look how they just simplify shit. Look at them. That one bird in the corner, he looked at me early and was like, peace be still. I said, I understand what the hell you're talking about. Look at him. He just look, he not even looking. He's just gonna beak it. Good damn morning. What's up, Americans? And good damn morning. How Chris Jericho do that? Jericho Green. Good damn morning. Good morning. Look at him. He just look. He just shot me the deuces too and flew off like little aviators. Look at, I feel you on that. Good damn morning, Americans. Not that I watched what's his name, Jericho Green, but I remember back in the day when people was on that Black Republican shit. People was like all in my comment section trying to get me to look at this. You gotta go check out Jericho Green. I'm like, what the fuck is he saying that all these other niggas ain't saying? Good damn morning. You just got a bunch of people that watch Fox News and then develop an opinion based on the bullshit they hear on mainstream media. And then people like you guys call it alternative media and say the truth can be found in alternative media, and then use that as some type of standing when you go and tell people to do their own research, and then send them links from like random niggas. Like, look at this nigga. Look what he's saying. Somebody sent they grandma Nana my link. It was trying to combat a narrative. It was like, listen to Barricade Garage, and they made it worse. They made I gotta wake you up process worse. Don't send nobody my videos trying to wake somebody up. I sent my grandma your video because I was trying. We got into an argument and I was trying to wake her up. Don't send Grandma Nan on my video. Even if she does agree, it'd be like, he making a point. I'm gonna say something the next day that's gonna fucking piss her off. And y'all gonna be right back to square one. You just tell your grandma I'm a black truther. She can dig it. No, black Republican. Oh, you shut the fuck up. Y'all heard? I was talking to them. He called me a grifter. I'm not a black Republican. Don't worry, and I'm not trying to be. Y'all heard him pipe up? Somebody say, what you got going on today? Nothing. In my day off. I'm taking a day and tomorrow off. Tell y'all grandmas I'm a black Republican. They'll fucking love me. It depends. You gotta be Jewy with it. You gotta be crypto with the agenda. It depends on how your grandma see things. Just be like he's a black Republican. But if they on the other side be like he's a you know, he's a black liberal. We shouldn't even put black before the liberal because blacks are liberal by default. You know, black. You don't even gotta say black to your grandma. She on that side. Just be like, yo, he's a liberal. A liberal of the 14%. Somebody said my granny is my hero, badass. Somebody said I only follow yellow Republicans. Well, shout out to Xi Jinping and all them niggas. And just get real Jewy with it. Just blend in to whatever agenda or narrative that best fits your current financial interests. You know, you can you have your own personal beliefs, whatever. You know, just go wacky, wavy, inflatable, but they can control it. A lot of people can't control the wacky, wavy, inflatable. Some people get blown away with the wind and you see them go whatever direction the wind goes, but it's a craft for them. They're not really wacky, wavy, inflatable. And then some people, you just see them blown away with the wind going whatever, and they don't know what the fuck they're doing. Some people know what they're doing. They just make it look like they don't know what they're doing. They blend in. That's the name of the game. They blend in. Like, especially if you're like European. Like, that's what I mean by Jewy. Like, a Jew can walk up and tell you, I'm American, I'm Canadian. You know, I'm fucking Kazakhstanian, I'm Caucasian, I'm Turkish. They can be anything. Me, I can't have that many identities. As soon as I be like, yo, I'm just like, you know, I'm just like French though. Like, imagine me trying to subvert French politics. They be like, nigga, you a nigga, cut it, you black as fuck. It ain't but so many places I could be from. They see that coming a mile away, won't they? They just... Like, I don't know who he is, but I got a good idea. The Jews, you don't know where to begin. They take the small hat off and put on a baseball cap. Depending on what neighborhood they'll turn that baseball cap backwards. And normal people won't think nothing. They'll be like, oh, it's up. You know. I can't do that shit. Everywhere I go, you just automatically see a Scully. Oh, so y'all really got problems now, huh? Somebody said, get up and visit her. Get up there and visit her, my man. Oh, shit, I don't know what you talking about. I have no idea what you're talking about. Visit who? Yeah, just shapeshift some shit. Like I cannot shapeshift. I can't shapeshift. And you know what's fucked up? You know how like European Jews come to America or Canada and just blend the fuck in? I can't even go to Africa and shapeshift. I can't even go to Africa and blend the fuck in. Imagine me in Nigeria. This nigga. It's like they already by D. I don't know. We different. And it shows. It's like I already know this nigga. This nigga is not Nigerian nigga. We can't do that shit. The fuck I look like blending in with Nigerians. Don't look alike, don't sound alike, don't talk alike. Even when you do learn to speak the language, like, this nigga is American nigga. Go away. Go away, nigga. Meanwhile, Jews can go anywhere in the fucking world. Freedom convoy! And people, yeah, he's one of us. That's why they call y'all white people. Because white really don't mean shit. And at the same time, it means all the shit. All rolled into one fucking word. A generic ass word, white. That's why you see people online trying to correct people. People like, when you hear like, black people like, oh, the Jews are white. And then white people pop up and be like, they're not white. And then you go listen to the interviews of like Jewish people. And those people like, well, what about White History Month? What Morgan Freeman say? He was like, yeah, White History Month. Dude was like, I'm Jewish. Nigga, you just as white as you could be. You blanco. Nigga, you chalk white, pasty white, mayonnaise white. Super white. Like, oh, I'm Jewish. Then that mean white is bullshit then. What the fuck is that? What is that? Is it the Anglos? Is it the Saxons? What the fuck is that? Who started that? Who started white? When did that shit? Nah, I'm really asking questions now. When the fuck did that shit start? Like white? Hey, does anybody know? Like white. They just put everyone together. Just the French, the Italians, the Spaniards, the Anglos, the Saxons. Just white. And then the whole world look at it like, oh, white. Look at them white people up there in Europe fighting each other again. Look at that white on white crime. Look at Ukraine and Russia, that white on white crime. They just call it white. Ain't nobody, you can't call a Russian just white and just be like, yo, you're white. And then they're like, what is white? And then you're like the same thing that the people in England are. And then they're like, no, we don't do that UK shit. But you're white. And you just sound stupid when you just, I mean, that's the way of the world, but it sounds stupid when you just like, yo, I identify people based on their skin, like white, lump them all together. You're fucking white. See, look at that blue jay over there. Just as fat as he wants to be. And he's still down there with the robins getting worms. Where the fuck that hawk go? Somebody said, but that's the Western leftist theory. Somebody said Ukraine are the Khazarians. Well, tell the Ukrainians that. I've heard good arguments that support that. Tell them niggas that. Tell the world that. And watch the world tell you right back they don't care. They're white. Just white. Yeah. Yeah. And if that brand of color makes it to Netflix, it'll be unseasoned white. They got different types of white. They got tuna white, unseasoned chicken white, and mayonnaise sandwich white. That'll be the only differentials y'all get on that white. They got, it's like black. You got banana black. You got the oxtail Caribbean black. And then you just got niggas. At least it's like a distinction. But white people, y'all just white. And they get mad when people call y'all Jews. People be like, white people running the world. They be like, no, it's the Jews. And then niggas is like, but they're white. And then y'all get all of it. They're like, yeah. See how that works? It's the perfect liability shield for Jews or any type of chameleon, which gives incentives to keep this white shit going. Because then you can just blend the fuck in. You can go anywhere with a white card. Look at you going anywhere. You're like, what is a white? You check a box on the application, white. It's like, what the fuck is that? I'm all of white, the true matter race. Show us the new Woodstack area. Bro, it's gonna drop out if I take y'all over there, because that's down yonder. And my access point, y'all know my access point be throwing the fuck out of one. And then once it drops, I can't get the footage. It just stays grainy. It don't look grainy to me right now. Ukraine that way. Ukraine that way. Fuck is you flying around here for? Ukraine over there. He said, I know, but the earth is flat, so I gotta so I had to pass through Virginia first to get there. Watachi running free said, I'm Tennessean white. No, you not. You're tuna white. Watachi, you're tuna white. Somebody said English enslaved the Irish and Scottish for 1,500 years, more than the African. According to the Bible, Jews, white, were the first slaves. And see, you just said English enslaved the Irish and the Scottish for 1,500 years. But anybody else is just going to hear white enslaved white, and they're all white. And that's all white. It's just more white on white. And it can be infuriating. I get you. I understand you, but those distinctions don't matter no more. You're white. It doesn't matter if the Irish enslaved the English, enslaved just white people enslaving white people. Some people don't even understand Germans' fury in the fucking World War II. They was just like, it's just white people killing white people. And like 6 million white people died. And then now they're scared of easy bake ovens. And they're like, no, it was Germany. And then there was Russia. And it was like England and America. But all people here is white. And then white. And then white. And then white. And this is why what Hitler meant by race. He meant nationality. It didn't mean color of your skin. I like how they try I like how when people bring up Hitler killing white people, they like Hitler just killed a bunch of white people. Why the fuck should I give a fuck about Hitler? Then they gotta do mental gymnastics. Well, you're absolutely right. But he was on his way to Africa after he finished with, rigging up the easy bake ovens. He was going to Africa. You'd be like, but he didn't know. He just killed a whole bunch of white people. They gotta try to explain that shit on TV. Just be like, how come? But Hitler never. What did he do to like black people? Well, then they tell you some bullshit. They just like, well, depending on who you ask, the Jews are black people. They could just give them a one drop rule, make them black. Now that affects all black people. So he was killing niggas that had white faces. It's like, why the fuck should we care about it? You concoct this narrative based on the victimization of black people, and they get mad when black people don't give a fuck about World War II. This is just a bunch of white people killing white people. And depending on who you ask, Hitler was a hero because he killed the most white people. It was like, Hitler killed a lot of crackers. Why should I hate him? Because after he got done with those crackers, he was on his way to Africa, but he didn't. Meanwhile, King Leopold, yeah, he literally went to the Congo, was just slaughtering shit. Yeah. Oh, it's all bullshit. Somebody said the truth of the matter is slavery is a choice. Shout out to my birds. Yeah, they were in whiteface. A bunch of niggas in whiteface. And Hitler was like, "Schau, mein Führer, Scheißenhof." Then he pulled out the easy bake ovens and miniature gas chambers and went to work. And gave them their own like little country. Just gave them a country. Just gave them a country. You want me to feel bad for somebody who's suffering, whose pain and suffering led to them receiving a whole bunch of land for no fucking reason. For being victims and not offering nothing of any value. Did they just be like, oh, I seen that dumbass PragerU shit. Who was that? What was that nigga name? Was asking people about the Holocaust. It's like, why the fuck should we care about that shit? Like, okay, you went through something. Okay, let's take this narrative at face value. You went through something and you came out on top. You niggas got all the banks. A shit ton of money. Then they throw out statistics on black people. It's like 1% of you niggas own like 50% of the wealth. But here you are, perpetual victims. Just that outcome, the bullshit you say you went through led to you receiving a lot of land where a lot of people don't want you. That's like going somewhere and you stink. And people tell like, yo, get the fuck out, son, you stink. And you're like, no, I'm not going nowhere. You're like, bro, you fucking stink, son. Like, you just want to smell bad. You just want to get under people's skin at that point. You want everybody else to get out the car but you. And you're the one that brought the funk. It was like, yo, we was in the car vibing until you came. And then now you in the middle seat with that bullshit. You just in the middle seat farting and shit. Get the fuck out. And then, I will not get out. the fuck did I get on this topic? Yeah, I ain't doing shit today. I gotta fix I gotta fix these ruts in my yard from when them people came. They got the tree off my house. They came back here and got stuck. The ground done about dried up now. Somebody said light that fire, dude. Man, look, and you see I got a whole bunch of shrapnel right here to work with. I got a whole bunch of carnage right here. "40 years ago was the 80s. Anyone know what RAP stands for?" Might say time escaped me. Yeah, I need to go. I got some that do look like maple, but it's birch. And I got yellow birch too. Yeah, I ain't up to nothing, man. I went up top, helped the neighbor out, get some of that wood split and remove some of the wood, because she's worried about snakes just congregating by the wood. It's like now that spring is here, a lot of people want to get shit off their property because they're worried about it attracting critters. They want to get the wood gone, shit moved out. It's like y'all gotta be on top of that, like over the winter. Like a lot of people like to wait till the last minute to do something, man. You better do it while the going's easy, because right now people backed up. People backed up. But I'm gonna do a lot of wood storms. So the things you see me split now, I'm gonna have that ready to go for next season. Well, next year. Well, around August, because all that stuff, that ain't gonna take nothing to season, and that stuff ready to go. And I'm gonna have all that over there on that side. That's gonna be my shot, so I can get a head start for the next rush. Because I was falling behind. I didn't know. I had no idea these were gold bars. I had no idea. I just did a little bit, and then people aggressively were attacking me. It was like, "We want more!" And I was like, I don't even have. People was buying green wood, wet wood, snow covered wood, ice in the wood. These people was just animals. And I see what people mean. They're like, "Yo, I split wood all year round." I was like, I see why. I thought I could just hop out there in the current, but pretty soon you have to start turning people away. Like, I ain't got it. You lose out on money. Like, I can't keep up with the demand. Oh, I got a plan next year. But like I already hate splitting wood in the like in this warmer weather, because all of the little insects inside the wood, they get real active and they just fall out. Like I had a whole bunch of white bugs just cover my log splitter yesterday because they was just active in the wood. When I split that cherry, they was just like every fucking where. Fall on your sock. I was like, yeah, I might have to, I don't know, keep my pants leg, make sure my pants leg just hang over the tongue of my boot so nothing get up in my shoe. I don't take nothing in the house. Shit was real. Damn, wood burn sales like that. I'm back. My son has a fever. He had to stay in the house. Oh shit, he got that corona. Be careful around deaf whites. Charcoal is good to eat to kill stomach virus and bacteria. A skunk hat will be the shit, or maybe a honey badger for BG. Why the... Yeah, that cherry. That cherry. See, that's that Maryland shit. That's that Maryland. People already, they're like, "You from Maryland, ain't you?" I'm like, yeah, you just kind of We highly shorted for grammar. I hope everyone having an awesome Friday. Use of plastics are reducing testosterone in men all over the world. Apparently, clearly, clearly that has something to do with something. Which state is it in which you are living? I don't even like. It's not what you ask, it's how you ask, and you asked that like you had malicious intent. I don't even. Somebody said I thought you were from Massachusetts. Really? Do I look like a Massachusettsian to you? The way I say cherry should have gave that away. Somebody said nobody working today. Nope. Nope. What's today, a holiday or some shit? Somebody said XXY said I am from Europe. But you want a cookie, nigga? You just... This nigga wants a cookie. I got a cookie for you. I am from Europe. This nigga said that shit. Somebody said he Canadian. Thought you were from Dirty Jersey. Hell no. Nah. Don't put that on me like that. Hell no, I'm not from Jersey. The way I talk shit about the New Jersey Turnpike, but I can see why you think I'm from Jersey. The way I talk shit about the New Jersey Turnpike and New Jersey drivers and New Jersey people and New Jersey restaurants and Emerald Lagasse. But I'm not from Jersey. Oh shit, ladies and gentlemen, it's Kyle. You can hear the little sharp beaks hitting that wood. Hold on, let me turn the camera. Somebody said white-breasted nuthatch. That bird. Did you just Google? You Googled that, didn't you? How do you just retain that information on cap like that? Just on top, just to rattle off like that? Well, he was on some Kyle shit just now. That's all they do, them little bastards. They just come out here and just peck, peck, peck. Try to drill beak their way through the wood. Fiery Adept said, I think daily about the lesson you gave about being soft. I thank you for that. A shout out to you. I'm not even familiar with a lesson I gave on being soft, but I say a lot of things. Somebody said, seek Kyle. The nuthatches are cute as shit. I like chickadees. I mean, they are kind of adorable. I'm not even gonna sit here and lie. You know, they do their thing, they eat their cheese sandwiches, they keep quiet, and they roll the fuck out. Unlike the Blue Jays. The Blue Jays, if they were people, they'd be the type of people that leave Yelp reviews and shit. I went here and the sauce just wasn't tangy enough. It was the sauce. It's like you spent time right there. You didn't even. Blue Jays leave Yelp reviews. Somebody said Kyle the only one working today. Nah, I'm chilling today. Getting ready for pressure wash season. Somebody said DeWalt sent me. Well, you can get out. ABL just went live, y'all. I don't even know why I read these comments anymore. This nigga said ABL went live, y'all. Like a bunch of people on here just waiting to see what ABL goes. Shout out to ABL. I used to have a bunch of ABL fans on this channel, and I think I pissed them off when I was talking about his finger. That one finger that just do the story for him and wrapping on up like the cool kids on top. Just working magic with that finger. And it was like he hates. Anytime you say anything about anybody, you hate them. He hates. I didn't know Barricade Garage hates. Get the hate out your heart. You hate Anthony Brian Logan because he's a better black Republican than y'all. No bullshit. This is what I was told. I'm not even making this shit up. I don't even know how one could be a better black Republican than anybody else. Like, what the fuck does that mean? Ever since Trump got in office, y'all took this black Republican shit to new levels. I ain't lying. Y'all took this shit to new heights. The black Republicans, y'all really fell for it. And then this is around the time people were complaining about the liberals engaging in identity politics. And then these would be the same niggas that'll talk about the liberals, but then go to the White House with a black-only content creator Republicans event at the White House with Trump. Remember that shit? Remember it was blacks only or some shit? What was that shit called? Hold on. I'm gonna remember this shit. Black content creators with Trump. Well, some shit like that. Like it was some shit, and it sounds like I'm making this shit up now, but they really did this, and it was like white people were, white people weren't allowed. And then one of who was it? Officer Tatum people. They was like, so the left engages in identity politics, but y'all just had a black meeting with Trump, with like blacks only, and he was like, yeah, but we got to show people that not all blacks vote Democrat. So we had to do the black thing and assemble like Voltron and descend on the White House and show our support for Trump as black people. And we don't need no salt peppered in there to dissuade the black youth in the inner cities that this is the coon route to take. So we had to show black solidarity with Trump. Guys, it's all bullshit. Neon Patriarchy said Black Conservative Summit. Neon, is that what it was called? I knew I couldn't think of the name. I knew it happened. Somebody was like, you didn't know they didn't. Yeah, they fucking did. I remember that shit. And when that shit was happening, I remember thinking like, damn. These two parties really are one party. These two parties is like butt cheeks. It's like you think they're two separate entities, but they're connected at the hip. I call them butt cheeks now. That's a terrible analogy. Just forget I said that. kind of made that one up as I went. Somebody said it was Blexit. No, I wasn't. I'm not talking about Blexit. Even though that's one too. They had a whole ordeal at the White House where it was like black. It was what the patriarchy dude said. Once again, said that analogy is on point. Oh, thank you. Well, I'll keep it then. If once again approves, I'll keep it. Fucking, they claim they're two separate entities, but I call them butt cheeks because they're connected at the hip. Maybe I won't keep it. I'm not gonna invest no time in that. BG over here thinking about butt cheeks. No, but you seen it as soon as I said it. And that one Blue Jay up there agrees with me. Thank you. I am creative. Now go away. Somebody said he don't kick people out. I'm still here. I have no idea what you guys are talking about. BG gonna kick me out one of these days for bringing up ABL. No, I'm not. Shout out to ABL. Cause people be trying to like hog all the shine. Or like I don't want to shine in this type of way. And y'all be saying people that y'all find entertaining. I'll shout them out even though I don't like them. I don't care. And other people can go over there and watch them. Shout out to all of you. I'm not gonna sit here and withhold information because I feel like somebody doing a better job at delivering headlines than me. And I want to hog all the subscribers and want to grow my subscribers and my OnlyFans and my Patreon and my Subscribe Star. And hit that donation button, click the link in the description box below and get the merch. Go to my store and buy my book. Like this video, share this video with everybody you know. And tell Grandma Nana I said hello. So I said, I enjoy your shout out of Owen Benjamin you did. I don't remember when I did that. The chicken nigga. When I first heard him talking about chickens and shit. Nah, the first when I hear Owen Benjamin. No, cause somebody online after Dave Chappelle did his first stand-up that got everybody's attention. Like I believe it was like in 2019. And people were online like he took Owen Benjamin's tranny joke or his LGBT joke when he was like the L's get in the car, that whole car trip skit. And people were online like, yeah, he took Owen Benjamin's that was Owen Benjamin's bit. And then I looked that up. Like that's the first time I heard of Owen Benjamin. I looked that up and sure enough, Owen Benjamin did that shit like years before. Like almost word for word. And then Dave Chappelle did it. And I gave 0 fucks. And then YouTube just randomly, I was scrolling one day and there's some interview with Blonde and the Beast. And he was on there talking about chicken. And I was like, this guy gets it. And then people got mad at me and was like, because I shouted out Owen Benjamin. People was like, how dare you? You do know that he threatens to kill people and he's a fucking faggot and he's the Antichrist and he doesn't like the people that you just did an interview with. And then it was a whole bunch of high school drama. And then people were like, he's a flat earther. And it's just a whole bunch of gay shit ensued. I was like, y'all extremely gay for this. Like, you guys really are. I didn't know nothing about anybody beefing. People just wanted to insert me in other people's drama. Like, I talk shit about people, but I'm not here for the drama. I'm a whole different beast. I don't engage in that. And people was trying to put me on sides. And I did that interview with, it wasn't even an interview. I was just chatting with Revenge of the Sis. And then people in they comment section was like, he may sound base, but he's butt boys with Owen Benjamin. And I was like, what? Well, this nigga said, what did he say? What this nigga say? He said, he may sound like he's based, but he's butt boys with Owen Benjamin. Fuck him. Fuck Barricade Garage. And I was like, okay, I see how this goes. I mean, but they were cool about it. Shout out to them. I had no idea the extent of their beef. Like, I didn't get into all that, but somebody said way back. Yeah, that was way back. That was like last year. And then I did an interview with him. I did like my last skit when I went on his live stream. That was like my last skit where I did the worth of the value of salt and exchanging goods and bartering. That was like my last skit. That skit was the truth. Like, my last few skits was the truth. That was the culmination of my skit career. Like, that was it. Like, I can't top myself. You can't. Like, I was giving people what I felt like was truth, like in subtle little, in like little increments. But like, people didn't fucking get it. Like, I just started talking. I was just like, fuck it. I'll fucking tell you how the fuck I really think it is. And here we are today. Although I honestly feel like those skits are subversive in a way, and they have an opposite effect of that which you are trying to achieve. Like, I really do. Like, I feel like people can appreciate a good skit mocking a certain agenda, and then those people don't do nothing with it. They feel like they have already done their part just by laughing at it. And now they feel like warriors and soldiers for a righteous cause, but they haven't even got off their fucking chairs and sofas and couches. I feel like skits like that, that subtle, not mockery, but satiricalness. Yeah, I feel like that shit is extremely subversive, as opposed to just being straight up. Like that JP Sears shit, like that Awaken with JP shit. Shit is extremely subversive. And y'all still support JP Sears even though he rocks the Black Rifle Coffee mug and shirt every fucking video, but no one gives a fuck, even though everybody who loves him hates Black Rifle Coffee. This is what I mean by people don't even know what they want. So I no longer get offended when people don't think much of me, because people don't know what they want. People have to be told what they want by somebody, by some man. People need traditions of man and dogma. Like, without it, they just fall the fuck apart. But yeah, that was my whole situation with Owen Benjamin, which wasn't a situation. But I don't even know how the fuck did I, oh, somebody asked me. Yeah. Fuck are y'all talking about? Somebody said Vox Day is awesome as well. I barely know. I only heard his name mentioned a couple times. I don't watch him. I don't know who that is. JP looks like he turns red because the air is too spicy. Yeah, I don't. You can't say nothing about Awaken with JP, because the Honda Pilot moms will attack you. Like, they really will. You just, one chick, she got on my Instagram, you're just jealous of Awaken with JP because he makes better skits than you. Yes, he does, and I drive a Honda Pilot. Who got my... Somebody said JP is truth or light. He's not even truth or light. Subversion light. It's the type of subversion that's extremely easy to see through, but people find it enjoyable because it's entertainment. But people make entertainers their heroes for some reason. Like not even people on the ground actually doing the groundwork, and actually showing you solutions, not telling you solutions, but people that actually show you solutions. People just love their entertainment, and whoever they love, they want to make a hero. Like people make deities out of average people because of the entertainment quotient they provide in their life. And it doesn't matter what you say about them or what those people did until these entertainers' time is up. People won't understand what it was they watched until they. It's like, I don't know how to explain it, but like some people will watch that and be like, "This is the truth," or watch like Mark Dice videos like, "This is the truth," and people never go to the next level. Like there's levels to this shit. Like I see people doing that with Joe Rogan, but it's like there's more. Like people just get there and then they're like, "I have arrived. This is the truth," and but there's more, and you'll realize you haven't even scratched the surface. And then when you do scratch the surface and break through, you realize it's not even that complicated. And then you can then begin to appreciate politicians and entertainers as entertainment. It's like puppets, whether they know it or not. Like I felt like my skits, I wasn't showing people a way out, or I wasn't showing people how to work, or talking to people about success, and not financially, not physically, but success at the level where you're content in what it is you have going on. You have drive, great work ethics, and you know what you want out of life, and you know you're here, and you know you have a purpose. That's success. It's not working for Goldman Sachs or becoming a lawyer or having the most views on YouTube. And I felt like my skits lacked that. And I felt like I was a part of the problem while feeling like I was combating the problem, if that makes sense to any one of you. Like I didn't want to do it. Like I told people from the jump, I wasn't hee hee ha ha. Like, and I meant that. Like I'm not a funny guy. I'm not, like when I did something, I meant it. It's not because I watched these people talk about it and felt like I had to make a skit about it just to keep up with the Joneses. Like I meant that shit. But at the same time, I understood that I fell in that category, and I felt like the people who were watching me, who were enjoying my skits, were missing the actual message. And that's the only reason I was doing skits. It wasn't even to be funny. It was because I had something to say. But instead of saying it, I just kind of, made little satirical videos here and there. Like I didn't really put my foot on it until I like started live streaming, just saying it until I started saying it. This is why I get mad at people. I'm like, just say it. Like, just say what the fuck you mean. Like, there's no cute way to say it. No beating around Robin Hood's bushes. Just fucking say it. Now come out and say it. Like, I don't think, like, people be like, you made an impact when you were doing your skits. And I'm like, no, I really wasn't. Oh, how dare you? How dare you call me a grifter? Where did he go? Your mama. Get the fuck out my magnolia tree. I hear him talking shit. Somebody said, why do you keep trying to justify your existence on YouTube? Because I thought I was doing it for you guys, but I'm just doing it for me. It's not even about you guys. It's not even about the views, any of that other shit. YouTube is just YouTube. I don't have to justify my existence on YouTube because I started this channel showing you guys solutions. Like actually showing you, not just telling you. Like I taught a lot of people how to rebuild their rear ends, fix differentials, change seals, replace axles, diagnose electrical issues, fix their vehicles, shit that gets a woman's attention. like real life skills that you could use that'll directly help you and the people around you. That's Barricade Garage. I didn't start this out as a truther. I didn't start this out talking about Obama, politics, liberal, leftism, rightism, communism. I started out talking about the shit that actually matters. And when you're put in those positions where you need somebody with a real skill set, or so you can get your life back on the road, then you'll understand what I'm talking about. But there's nothing to justify. YouTube is just YouTube. It's just another tool. It's just another tool. And it ain't nothing but something to do. Somebody said I had an XJ, I'd watch your tutorials. All right, so the solutions I'm talking about with how my channel got started was Matt from Bleeping Jeep only did videos on XJs. That's the Jeep Cherokee. I had a ZJ. Instead of going to Matt from Bleeping Jeep's channel and sitting in his comment section like, yo, how come you don't do videos working on the ZJ, the Grand Cherokee, instead of working on your XJ so I could figure out how to fix my shit? I actually put the work in and solutions. I didn't complain about how he did his thing. I went out and did it myself. I was like, well, he doing that, I'm gonna do this. You see what I'm saying? That's really how it started. Like I never once thought about, you hear the kids outside now. I never once thought about telling Matt from Bleeping Jeep, and he inspired me too. I never once thought about telling Matt from Bleeping Jeep, hey, you got to make your videos like this. Like, when you gonna get a Jeep Grand Cherokee and work on it? Because there's a lot of people that don't have those type of videos. So I became the change that I wanted to see in the world, and I started making that type of content. I wasn't parroting what everybody else was doing or trying to be like everybody else. As a matter of fact, before Barricade Garage, you didn't see too many videos with Jeep Grand Cherokees. With the first generation Jeep Grand Cherokees. I did that. I pioneered that. And I have the most comprehensive guide on my channel, on my playlist, on teaching people how to fix their Grand Cherokees. I did that. That's actually value. Now, many people have come after me and put their own spin on it and did their own thing, but I pioneered that. I stepped out there and did something that people weren't doing at the time, because I didn't get caught up in complaining about how somebody else was doing their situation or their channel, or how somebody else was having their problems, so they was doing it how they saw fit. I got up and did it for myself. Somebody said, do you still have your Grand Cherokee? Yeah, I still have one of them. I still had a 97. I still had Piper. But everybody knows Barricade was totaled by a Honda Pilot that I believe was sent by Awaken with JP to take me out. But it didn't work. I'm still here. That bitch hit me kind of hard too. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm not, I'm built like a tank, but I was kind of, this bitch just hit me. I got out the truck. That shit was totaled. That shit was totaled. Like, and I was gonna try to salvage it and take off. I took the tires off of it because I had just put those on there, those Cooper Evolutions, and I put them on Piper, the 97 ZJ. But it was no point. The frame was bent, the uniframe. The frame, it was just riding like this. When I seen the guy just put it on the wrecker, I was just like, Then I had to cut the hood open to try to get the, I would have had to cut the hood open to try to get, it was just all smashed up. I might post pictures of it, but I live streamed the day it happened. I was all fucked up, shoulder fucked up, Somebody said that sucks. No, that's life. That's beautiful. I love that happened. That doesn't suck. Hell no. That's what I mean by don't pray for me. Look what came out of it. I would have never got Tamra. You see, this is what I talk about. The beauty of adversity, bro. I was fucked up in the head when that happened, but the beauty of it was, look, I got my truck. Bro, my truck is 1,000,000 times better in every way than Barricade. Like Tamra, that big back bitch, she is the shit. I love my Chevy Silverado. And if I can go back and do it again, maybe I wouldn't have got smacked by a Honda Pilot sent by Awaken with JP. But I would have chose the same route. I would have did things the same way. Because I got comfortable at that level I was at. You know, I had the job. Y'all seen me streaming from the van. And that adversity of me getting into that accident and damn near losing my life led to not only my truck, but it led to me losing my job. It led to me losing my job. Which people was like, oh, that's fucked up. They let you go because you got into an accident. No. No, no. See, that's more what people consider adversity. But me losing my job led to me doing my own thing and reaching untapped potential within myself. So that's what I mean when I speak on adversity. Like like making something out of nothing. Like right away, the insurance people called. It was like, yo, it was this bitch fault. After she smacked me and we went across the intersection, she sprawled all out. I was like, that bitch, she screaming like that. That means she okay. I walked the fuck off. I had to walk that shit off. They ambulance took her to the hospital ASAP. I still don't know how she doing. But the insurance company called me next day. They was like, it's definitely her fault. We want to settle. So like, I only got like $5,000 from that. They gave me like $5,000 for my ZJ. And I took that $5,000 I got from my ZJ, I went and got Tamra for $4,000. I'm breaking this shit down for you. I don't have to lie. I'm breaking it down for you. I went and got my truck, $4,000. I paid cash for it. Got it on Facebook Marketplace. The guy wanted $6,000 for it. When you pull out cash, people are like, okay. You know, so boom, got that for $4,000. Then when I got truck Tamra, I put like $1,000 in the parts. Y'all saw me out there. I replaced the lower control arms, and it got the torsion bars too. And that truck comes from Massachusetts. They did a good job porfatining the frame. The frame was good. I looked at all of that, but those lower control arms on that fucking Chevy Silverado, that was a situation. And that torsion bar didn't make things any better. That was really a pain in the ass, not even gonna lie. But I sat there and I banged it out with my hands, with the 4-pound sledge, with the Wilton, and I just banged on the lower control arm part. Like a lot of people, you'll see them hit the back of the torsion bar at the bracket in the middle of the truck. They'll hit that with an air hammer to try to knock it forward and out through the lower control arm. I just swung at the lower control arm and knocked that bitch out. I did the impossible. Y'all will never know how impossible what I did was. Once again, more adversity. Like, that was some shit I had to overcome. Then I did the idler bracket assembly, the Pitman arm, and y'all see me do the Pitman arm on a live stream. That shit was a pain in the ass, because I just wanted to get the Pitman arm out, but I had to end up replacing the whole steering gear. So I did that, dealt with the power steering lines, power steering fluid, purging the system of air. I did all that, and I spent like $1,000 on that. And then the money I made from just having a truck, I went and got a trailer, and that made more money. Like having a trailer just makes money. Like jobs fall into your lap. Like I had no idea what I was getting into. I got a trailer. I'm riding up the street with it, and the neighbor like, hey, family start calling. People like, yo, you got a trailer? Well, look, I need to move a refrigerator. You just getting the junk removal. You just getting the junk removal. And pretty soon I was like, I need a lawnmower. So I got the riding lawnmower. It just kept flipping. It just made more and more. And I increased my value, my worth. I learned skills. I heaped, instead of going heaping jobs to myself, trying to make more income, I heaped skills to myself, trying to learn different skills. Like a video game. Like, you know how in video games you gotta collect like awoken, like different skills to master different. What you should do in real life, just go get another skill. And then before you know it, y'all see me get the wood chipper. And even though that just awakened something in me, and then from there, you see what I did with the wood, and then y'all see me with, next thing you know, I got people saying that I ain't shit because I own 5 lawnmowers, and people making fun of me for owning 5 lawnmowers. Where's that guy at? Imagine thinking that owning 5 lawnmowers is a good thing. Or whatever the fuck he said. He said something snarky like that, but. And then from there, I was talking about meeting people and community building, and I was actually out here doing it. So when I was wheeling and dealing with my trailers, because I go through trailers, one of the guys that owned the property at the top of the hill, he seen me. You seen it too. He was right there when it happened. One of the guys that was trying to buy the trailer from me, he owns a property at the top of the hill. He was like, you cut that. And that's like 2 acres. Along with the 250 he got out West Virginia, but I'm not getting into that. But he owns he owns the property that those businesses sit on. So that's some commercial shit. Which if I'm gonna do landscaping, that's what I want to get into. Huh? I told them about him. I already said that. I hate Honda pilots too. I told them about what happened to it. Yeah, in the G. What the fuck are you talking about? That's yours? That's your son? He got that Asperger's. Look, he got that Asperger's, don't he? He got that Greta Thunberg. I hear him. He right there. He got that Greta Thunberg going on. She like, that's my child. He just got that. Y'all ain't hear him in the background. I'm talking to the mama, the son in the back. Child. I'm like, that nigga got Asperger's. He got that Asperger's. You need to put him back in the basement. That little nigga's retarded. So that's how I started. So I was wheeling and dealing and was meeting people. Man. So that whole accident was a blessing. I lost that whole ordeal was a blessing, even though I didn't feel like it. Prison for me was a blessing. Solitary confinement was a blessing. Fight, no bullshit. People gonna think, yo, getting into a fight with the Aryan Brotherhood in the Aryan Circle, blessing. Honestly, bro, I look back in life, and I'm like, I didn't have to go through it. I could have chose another way, but I went through it, and I'm grateful I did, because not only did I come out on top, I came out more experienced, and I came out more grateful than if I hadn't have gone through certain events. And when it's happening in real time, you feel like, damn, this is the end. I'm done. Like, damn, what am I gonna do now? But you only can see like today. You only think about tomorrow, next week, next month. But sometimes adversity has like that shit won't kick in till like a decade later, and then you be like, damn, that's what that was about. I'm glad that happened. Like if I hadn't have gone through that bullshit gang culture shit, I would still be trapped in that political vortex mindset, because I wouldn't have had the experience dealing with that type of shit. Like, I still be one of these people, I vote for the lesser of two evils. I already know what all that shit lead to. I already know what all that shit lead to. Like, I already get it. I already know where that's going. You know, I get it. Yeah, there you go, Michael B. Every story has chapters. Somebody said, when are you getting a work bed for the truck? What do you mean getting a work bed? I don't know. It is a work bed. I don't know what you're talking about. Maybe another truck. Maybe a diesel. Maybe a dually. Maybe a 2500 something. But I don't know what you're talking about, a work bed. Maybe upgrade. Maybe get something else that serves a different purpose. But that to me, that's just life. Somebody said a flatbed. Flatbed? Nah, I'm not getting no flatbed. I'm doing the truck and trailer thing. But yeah, that's just life. And I'm not one of the people that feels like I have to get it overnight. I don't want it all. I understand that there's levels to this, and I appreciate going through those levels, because that offers me insight and know-how and knowledge that I can use to my benefit, so that when I get to that next level, I'm not just sitting there looking stupid and pissing it all away. Like, I like climbing. It's a hike. I like hiking. I'll hike. Some people don't want to hike. Some people want to be there tomorrow. It's like, nah, this shit decades in the making. Somebody said 3-4 ton drags a trailer better. I don't know who you're talking to. Somebody said hi from Japan, enjoying your video. Oh, you down there with you in Japan with what's that Canadian dude name? Are you in Japan with James Corbett? James Corbett and them. Somebody said that's why spoiled people are the way they are. When you just get to certain levels without that it's no different than a video game. Like, you ever enter a cheat code to like just automatically get all the power-ups in a video game, and you don't know how to use them? It's like you're all powerful, but you like, fuck, you don't even know how to operate it. It's like, as you haven't gone through the levels of actually getting it and mastering that, and then moving on to the next level. It's like you'll get all the power-ups and then still get dusted by some 12-year-old kid that's already been through all that shit. I don't know. I'm trying to make it make sense. I don't know, but somehow it makes sense. I don't know. Rakai Gafi means graffiti, but could also mean relaxed kid. I like it. Somebody said, how do you connect Jams Corbett in Japan? Because that nigga fled Canada, because he was like, yo, Canada get serious. He fled Canada and went to Japan, and he talks about it. He was like, Canada, the censorship, Justin Trudeau, he got the fuck out of Canada. It was talking shit about Canada from Japan. I know people think he's a guru, and people love him and think he's all knowing and all that other weird shit, but Son, you fled. I smell bitch. Y'all hear Canadians talking shit about current, situations. Like, I'm like, yo, you say that shit in Canada. Go back to Nova Scotia and say that. I smell bitch. I'm just saying, I understand it though. People want to move. People don't want to be bothered with that shit. People just want to go to and from shit. And talk shit about the last place they were just at. Like, yeah, I can't believe what they're doing there now. Like, if I talk like this when I there, I'd be locked up. Now, shout out to James Corbett. He watching this right now. I don't want him to feel some type of way. I'm just joking. But there is some big, that's some whole shit though. Right? That's some whole shit though. You just. Somebody said James is a nerd but good at research. Oh yeah, hella good at research. He explained, I sat there and listened to his breakdown on anarchy and why he's an anarchist and how certain systems would function in an anarchist society. And then he took calls on that shit. He was doing the way well prepared. Hi, I'm James Corbett from CorbettReport.com, and today I have my good friend. I'm Media Monarchy. I like James Corbett. I used to watch him. He was on YouTube. Then he went to Odyssey, and Odyssey was just extremely weird and wants me to sign up for like Bitcoin and shit. And I'm just like, and everybody's like, yo, go to the library, son, go to the library. And I'm like, yo, I'm trying to make it. I'm sitting here typing with one, I got one finger. I'm like, BARR. I type one finger. I'm like, yo, and they're like, hurry up and make an Odyssey. And I'm like, son, if you shut the fuck up, I'm trying to put my info. And Odyssey want full control over shit. They want the whole library. They want the content. They want to know when all that shit get weird, son. I'm not like a technical person. They want more information than YouTube. I'm like, damn, I thought Google was the arbiter of all-knowing knowledge about you. Odyssey wants some shit. Well, maybe that is. And then they want Bitcoin. It's like people pay Bitcoin, and I don't get it. I don't fucking get it. I don't get the library Odyssey. That shit weird, son. Like, I got videos up there, but y'all have no idea what it took for me to put videos up there. I understand, like, the truther types, they like putting videos up there, but I don't see nobody of any value putting real videos on Odyssey. Like, it's just truther shit. It's like, where the tradespeople at on Odyssey? Like, does Odyssey have people showing you how to fix? It's just like more for people concerned about censorship for what they consider to be speaking the truth. And BitChute is just like another dimension. I can upload a video to BitChute right now, and that shit won't be available to watch until next year. No lie. I'm not even like, bro. I was just like, so I don't even keep all these shit. I'm working from a phone, not a laptop. Like, I don't even own a laptop or a desktop. So I'm doing all this shit from burner phones, and I'm like, yo, they son, this shit tying up the line, like son, that shit still uploading, son. Shit, like they be like, yeah, this shit gonna take a while. This shit gonna take a while. You upload a video tonight to BitChute, that shit won't be available until August. Somebody said everything is a YouTube backup channel. That's why I see why all these Richie from Boston and them kept making YouTube backup channel. Richie from Boston, that nigga made like 1 million backup channels. Where's Richie from Boston? Hey guys. That nigga talk, he named all of them Richie from Boston, and then be like, my backup channel got deleted before it even posted to YouTube. And I'm like, maybe because you keep using the same name. Like, they know they're not stupid. Hey guys, Richie from Boston got deleted, so check out my new channel, Richie from Boston 2. That shit get deleted within the hour. He make another backup channel. Hey guys, this is from my backup channel, Richie from Boston 3. They deleted Richie from Boston 1 and 2. I don't know why. I'm like, maybe because you keep putting Richie from Boston in the title. You got somebody that worked for YouTube just at the delete button. Like, I can't wait till this nigga will pop back up with it. As soon as I see anything RFB, I'm smashing this Control-Alt-Delete. There's a nigga that work at YouTube waiting on that nigga to upload something else like this. Control-Alt-Delete. Control-Alt-Delete. I got him. Because this nigga made 6 backup channels named the same thing. We're in Richie from Boston watching. Richie from Boston, that was the most deletedest nigga I know. But he never quit. Shout out to Jailbreak Overland. But yeah, that was some weird shit. Then they did that shit to Brian from High Impact Flicks and deleted High Impact Flicks. And then he made like burner channels, and then they gave him back High Impact Flicks. And I was like, damn, I ain't know they give shit back with subscribers and everything. I was like, damn, son. Like, that shit was hella suspect. And I know High Impact Flicks, I know you watching, son. You love everything I do. Sorry, dog, let me stop playing. High Impact Flicks stopped fucking with me when I said Anomaly dusted him in a debate. Damn. See, I'm an asshole, bro. You can't. You get it. Why I said don't follow me, bro. I don't do the politically correct shit. Don't be my friend neither, because I'm not gonna hold my tongue when it comes to you. You don't have to do me no favor. People think doing you a favor means they can lock down your vote, your opinion. Nah, you don't do me no favors. Don't share my videos and think you're gonna get my allegiance. I'm gonna talk shit about you. He shared the High Impact shared my mask video and thought that was gonna keep me from getting on his ass about them selling children baby masks. This nigga was selling prenatal masks. Thought I wasn't gonna say nothing because he shared my mask video. I'm like, nigga, you shared my mask video. You know how I feel about this. Nigga, I got to say something. You go to that nigga's store, he's selling infant masks. And somebody called him out on it. Was like, yo, but how you against masks and you selling masks? He was like, because I got construction workers that watch me and they need masks. And the nigga called him was like, I don't know no infant that's a construction worker, nigga. Cut it out. He was like, all right. High Impact was like, all right, I'll take down the infant mask. But this is a capitalist society. You can't get mad at me for trying to make a little money. You must be a commie. And then they get to playing victim and feel indignant after you back them into a corner. Well, you must be a commie. You fucking commie. They can no longer defend their position, so they just call you a commie. Shout out to High Impact Flick. Nigga, I know you in here watching me, son. All of them watch me. BG, you got any pets? No. Sabi Moist Towelette, let's not get into that. Let's not get into that Moist Towelette, because I just mentioned it and got called a commie rap bastard for like 3 months after I meant it. I don't want to go through. I'm good. Somebody said, BG Tatum, let's get into this. No, let's not get into this. Yeah. But what we can get into is why the fuck you selling these fucking infant masks in your Officer Tatum store? Where Jessica She at? Jessica She was the only person on that nigga's comment thread that said something about it. I was like, damn, that Jessica she be watching me. I was like, damn. She was like, you talk all that shit about being against masks, but you selling infant masks. Just a baby mask. Not even adult size, just the baby Jones. Like, y'all fucking suck. And then you get those people. That's some Luciferian shit to do. You get the people that defend it because they're like, well, people have to. Well, some people need it for work. And you be like, yo, you even gonna take a stance or you not? Like you don't, like, you already know what it's for, and it isn't for work. It's so that people can be bitches and just have an excuse and cop out. Well, if they gotta wear a mask, they might as well get it from their favorite truther. So I'm selling baby masks, infant masks, women masks, prenatal masks. Well, they gotta wear it anyway, so they might as well get it from me. I'm like, yo, really? Really? Just no morals. Just the merchants. And then I came out talking about merchants and then breaking down the merchant class. And then I got called a merchant. Niggas can't make this shit up. Niggas like, look at him. He's a commie rat bastard. He's a fucking merchant. I'm like, nigga, I'm... It ain't my job to wake up the world. It ain't my job. Like, I'm over it. People gonna believe what they want to believe. Even if you do wake people up, you can't fight that inner bitch for them. And that's what a lot of these people's fan bases need to do. So they just wake you up to topical, like surface level, superficial shit. But they don't ever tell you you gotta do battle with your inner bitch. That's the real, like, awakening people. So I won't sell you a mask just because you need it so you can have a job. You have to work out your inner bitch. Like, you have to exercise. You have to oust that bitch out. That bitch is a demon and you must oust it out. I can't overcome that for you. Like, I can't satiate your bosses that are being strong-armed by a formidable force to get you to think that you're being forced to do something by offering you mask. So you can go to work with a mask on. At this point, I might as well start offering vaccines. I was like, yo, you're going to get the vaccine anyway. You might as well get the vaccine for me. And I am completely against vaccines. You might as well just get it from me. Where does it stop? Like, where does it stop? Somebody said, we all know BG got a Milwaukee mask. It's like, where does it... Milwaukee, I know y'all watching. Y'all owe me money. One of y'all need to cut the check. And send it to the link, the P.O. box in the description, link in the description box, in the merchandise section box and below, and get my book and get my bio, and check out my OnlyFans, my Patreon, my subscribe star. And don't forget to buy my book, Being Black While Being Black in America, Black Republicans in America, Voting Black While in America, Black Man Working While in America, 22-page book. Let's get into this. Ladies and gentlemen and ladies, I just can't believe why the Democrats would do this. Why they don't get it. Look at this shit. Look at it. It's just like big ass babies. Y'all don't feel like big. that shit make you feel like a baby watching that shit, like a big and wah. And then you listen to these people, and it's like, now I know people said it'd be like, well, you're complaining about people complaining, and they want to, you know, do the complain pyramid. So I'm just like, yo, like, y'all get tired of hearing people complain about the left? Like, just sitting there on a computer, just showing you all the irrelevant shit in the world, all the demoralizing shit in the world. It just not even showing you a way out. Not even breaking down the perspective of having different mentalities towards the subject matter. It's just all surface level. Look at this. And I think we should be doing this. Nobody ever really breaks it down. Like, no, like, it just, nobody breaks it down and then offers a way out that leads to salvation. Because if you did that, then you wouldn't make money complaining about shit. It was like, at this moment, I knew nobody wants to fix shit. People love complaining. That makes money. It makes money for the people who get paid to do it, to just point shit out. And then people are like, oh, well, he's awakening people by pointing shit out. And you like, yeah. But he's not supplementing that. Like, he's not doing nothing. He ain't shit. His life ain't shit. What about the fruits of his labor? He ain't shit. He don't work. He don't do shit. And when I say work, I'm not talking about go to job making. I'm just talking about you just, like, what are you creating? Like, what do you have to offer the world? Nothing. Like, I refuse, like, you. No. We don't need solutions. We need more problems. Exactly, because that's how we get paid. We get paid per problem. Like how truckers get paid, like sometimes per mile. Yeah. We get paid per problem. Yeah, so we have no issue going from coronavirus to Ukraine war. Oh yeah, let's roll in the fucking dough. All right, let's roll in the fucking money here, and then let's bash mainstream media for doing the same shit that we are doing, because we are independent journalism funded by you, the people. Donate now. Click the link in the description box below and get my book, and don't forget to check out the link in the bio in the description box. My OnlyFans, subscribe to our Patreon, $800 a month, and you get to see my feet. Let's get into this. Ladies and gentlemen and ladies, we need more problems. Now look at this shit. Don't make me break out my projector. Look at this shit. A nigga will pull out a magnifying glass. Just look at this shit. Nigga put his specs on. Y'all see this shit? And people are like, but like, what are we doing though? Like, well, you are giving me money, buy my book, and I am showing you the problem. This is me doing my part. We need a mass awakening. The liberals are bad. The commies are after us. Those fucking commies. Look at this shit everywhere. Now feel some type of way and get mad and dig deep in your pockets and buy this keto bag, buy my supplements, my dick enlargement pills, my book. Just feel very bad and buy my dick enlargement pills. I am doing my part. I'm waking people up and giving people boners while doing it. You'd be like a mass awakening into what? Into nothing. Just mass awaken into the fact in the endless despair. And buy my dick enlargement pills. Okay, once we awaken, then what do we do? Are you not listening? You buy more dick enlargement pills. Well, people, what part do you not understand? We need a mass awakening. That's what they do. Watachi running free know what I'm talking about. Once we achieve this mass awakening, then what? We are all awakened to do what? What path do we then walk? That's why I say there's layers to it. We're like, what's the path? What do we do? Once we have this mass awakening, then what? Some people overthrow the government. And then what? Then what do we do? Like no truth is going to tell you unless you fix your hearts. The same shit is just going to keep happening. Like people have overthrown people that have overthrown people that have overthrown governments that have then overthrown those governments and fallen into the same traps which continued the cycle. But they just stop it feeling like they have to do something. You don't know what it is. Just like we got to do something. It's just, I don't want to get preachy right now, but my one finger cold as hell. Well, that was a crapshoot. Kind of cold out here. So we're going to go ahead and get this started. That's why I said fuck that groundhog in Pennsylvania. When my dreads come out, yeah, spring. You don't need a groundhog. When BG's dreads are out, spring is here. Somebody say it's gonna be a long Friday at the fire start now. Hell no, I'm about to sit out here and do some I don't know, research and brainstorming. I'm about to take it easy. I'm gonna get over with y'all later.